Luke 23 talks about how Jesus is handed over to the governors, Herod and Pilate, and how they did not see anything wrong with Jesus. This is what they said. They said in verse, let's see where it says. In verse 13, Pilate called together the chief priests, the leaders, and the people, and he said to them, "You have brought me this man as one who misleads the people, but in fact, after examining him in your presence, I found no grounds to charge this man with those things you accuse him of. Neither has Herod, because he sent him back to us. Clearly, he has done nothing to deserve death. Therefore, I would have him, and I would have him and then release him." But then the people they said 3 times, they told Herod and Pilate to crucify Jesus. They said, crucify him in verse 20. And then they keep saying it, and then they said it louder and louder, and then Pilate and Herod, they couldn't resist them, so they caved in, and they said that Jesus was the one to be crucified. There was another man there who was also there, and he was a thief, but they released him instead of Jesus. And I'm sharing this because there is so many people who are going to say that, who are going to reject him, who's going to reject Jesus, and they're going to be louder and louder. But we are we should not be silent. We should not be holding back our praise to the one true Savior, Jesus, who died in our place, who rose from the dead, and he deserves all of our praise. He deserves us to be so loud about our faith, and we are not to hold back. And I just want to encourage you with that. Don't hold back the gospel. Don't hold back knowing what Jesus has done for you. Share it. Share your testimony. Share what he has done in your life. And God bless. Bye.